Before this course, I hadn't realized how much of a fixed mindset I've had. I believe that success was mainly determined by early talent or just being born with a certain skill. For example, with guitar, I just tell myself I'm just not good at guitar, and I never opened up the possibility of improving or getting better at that skill. I admired singers or actors or even entrepreneurs who developed those extraordinary skills at an early age or who were just born with that ability. Now, after going through this course, I've realized that this mindset may have stemmed from some cognitive biases. For example, with the availability heuristic, it made me overestimate the prevalence of young prodigies or young people who are successful because their stories caught more of my attention and just took more space in my mind. Another bias that may have contributed is the confirmation bias. This one made me notice a lot of examples that supported my fixed mindset, while ignoring the countless other late bloomers or other people who became successful because of persistence and not just talent, or not just because they were young. Examples of this can be singers like Ed Sheeran. I was able to challenge this mindset after learning about neuroplasticity, which is essentially our brain's lifelong ability to form new neural pathways to continue to learn new things and new skills and just develop into a better person. So even though our mind may be more plastic or malleable during childhood, it never really goes away. As adults, we can still learn and adapt and heal and change. Even with extreme childhood traumas, we can still heal from that. So by understanding this, I was able to change my perspective into a more growth mindset. Now I'm more open to improving my guitar skills and just learning new skills in general. By having a more growth mindset, I've also come to appreciate that success isn't solely determined by your intelligence or your innate talent and ability. There's been research, as we learned in this course, on grit, resilience, and just having a growth mindset that's consistently shown that through this effort and perseverance and adaptability, having these things and these factors are more of a powerful predictor of having success or achieving more. Because we know the saying, practice makes perfect, and by practicing and just never giving up, you'll be able to have more of those opportunities and just strengthen the neural pathways in your brain to be better at certain skills. With preventative mental health, I started incorporating aerobic exercises and meditation into my daily routine. For example, with aerobic exercises, they really help boost serotonin, dopamine, and endorphins, which almost act like a natural antidepressant. Even though it kind of stresses your body physically, I found doing activities, especially like jump rope, help relieve a lot of my mental stress and just clear my mind. It also taught me that stress isn't always a negative thing, that it can also be something like a eustress, a positive stress that can help me grow and just be beneficial for my overall health. Now, meditation was life-changing for me. It really allowed me to de-stress by lowering my cortisol levels. It also helped activate my parasympathetic nervous system to get out of fight or flight, which was really helpful, especially before stressful situations like exams or job interviews. Initially, I thought there was only one type of meditation, like just focusing on your breath through like box breathing, but after some research, I found some other helpful types, like visualization, which is often used by athletes before competing, and I found this meditation to be very helpful when setting goals. Somatic meditations like body scans for locating where I feel any tension in my body that could be from mental stress, since our psychology affects our physiology. And my personal favorite, loving kindness meditations to help reduce ants, or automatic negative thoughts. Finally, I'm proud of developing a more empathetic mindset. Through the biopsychosocial model, I've come to learn that the biology, psychology, and social factors all influence resilience and mental health. With biology, some people's genes are just naturally more prone to worry. Psychological factors like trauma or stress can shape how we respond, and socio-cultural influences such as gender roles can also affect our behavior. I am now less judgmental of both myself and others after learning this. I've also developed stronger active listening skills. This has helped me connect with my family and friends in a way I've never had before. I also carry forward a more growth mindset, believing that change really is possible and effort does make a difference. Moving forward, I want to continue to have a more nurturing and empathetic mindset to strengthen my relationship with others and just approach life with more understanding rather than judgment.